Hey, welcome to another episode of Palmtrees and Progress Presents on NBC KCAA, 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM in the Inland Empire and worldwide on all streaming platforms. I'm your host, Erick Osario, and here with us as always is the better half of our show, Andrew Berkeley Big Dog Tavares. Hey, what's up, brother man? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Just sniffling a little bit here.
You sniffling? Oh no! You got the
I got the sniffles.
You got the sniffles. I heard a lot of people. There was like a flu or some kind of a. I feel like I had a little bit of a dry cough myself since the Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Is that maybe
You
what
been
you
feeling
think?
that too?
The gabagool. It wasn't hitting.
Gabagool.
The gabagool, my friend, was not hitting correctly.
It's a little too salty for me.
It's a little too salty. Sound like a salt.
A little too salty.
Not Salt Bay. Very not Salt Bay of you to say that. BT dub. So are you still up in Colorado, Andrew?
No, sir. I'm back at sea level.
Ooh,
I'm back down.
So that is not New Orleans, right? Because I believe they're under sea level, but like just a lot of it is. It's just facts. Are you back up OCing?
I'm back in the OC.
Nice, awesome. Hoping to see you during the holidays.
Dude, I was gonna say we're gonna do a little tamale fest or
are
what?
we Tamale Fest 2022? Is that what we're talking about?
Tea fest?
TF 2022.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Are you making
2022.
tamales? What's going on? Are you teaching?
I thought.
Are you teaching
we
Antonia to make tamales yet? Like,
Dude, if we teach her
do man, bro.
how to make them,
Uh-huh.
she'll do it.
She'll
She'll do it all the time.
I like that. I like that. Because she obviously learned how to do gabagool
Right.
to cure.
And then
Uh-huh.
I'll just start selling her tamales on the side, and she'll never know.
You're selling her tamales. Oh, selling
Yep.
her tamales that she made. Now you're not selling the lady who's making tamales.
No.
Uh-huh.
No. Not
But
selling them back to
I was like, this is a great business strategy. I feel like, now that we're on the subject, I was a little high, driving somewhere the other day, allegedly, and I had a thought. I was like, allegedly. I had a high thought, and I was like, oh my God, Topgolf, bro. Like, they are such a good business model and strategy. Like, let's get into it. Check this business model out. They basically just have to, like, make a initial investment of equipment. We're talking balls and golf clubs and stuff like that. How often do they have to buy, re-up those, materials? We're talking, they get those balls at the end of the day. They're picking those balls up just like at any other driving range. They're swooping them up. Half the fun going to a driving range is seeing if you could crack the dude who's driving the little lawnmower or cart to pick up golf balls. Have we talked about this, Andrew?
You've never told a lie. Never told a lie.
I never told a lie. Been listening to a lot of 2 Chainz, so true. Very true.
Very true chains of you.
Very true chains of me. They used to call me Titty Boy. That's actually that was his first rap name. Look it up, guys. 2 Chainz' first rap name was Titty Boy. We don't talk about it enough.
That's
Yeah, Duffel Bag Boy. Go and get your money,
knew
little
that.
Duffel Bag Boy. I think that's going to be our first little song break. Is going to go to the I forgot. It's featuring Lil Wayne, but it was the first rap group that 2 Chainz was in. I don't remember, but they made Duffel Bag Boy. Duffel Bag Boy was the first single, and yeah. He was going like, I'm Titty Boy, and stuff like that. You know how he sounds. I mean, you know how he sounds.
I think about our conversation right now and people listening on the radio, and I just think about, like, man, imagine this was the first thing people listen to in the morning. Like, the morning talk shows, they have Ryan's Roses. They'll have, like, all these, like, random
They
things,
also
right?
have the Mexican person who gives out chocolates. It's kind of the same thing of Ryan's Roses, but they do it in Spanish. And so they're basically just ruining relationships before you even drink your coffee or get to work. Like, oh, they're not coming back from that.
It's crazy. So I think about
Player Circle, by the way.
What was 2 Chainz' name again?
Titty Boy. 2 Chainz' first artist name was Titty Boy, and Duffel Bag Boy was a song, their first like radio hit single that really was charting. It was Playaz Circle, Playaz, Playaz Circle, featuring Lil Wayne. And yeah, go and get your money, little duffel bag, boy. Do you don't recall this? It's probably going to middle school dances for that.
No way. Yeah, no, I don't recall this at all.
Okay, well, I mean, it's kind of a loose form show today since we don't have a guest. And hey, thanks listeners for tuning in as always to Palmtrees in Progress Presents.
We are the guests.
We are the guests today. Yeah. We actually have a great couple. The rest of the month is going to be rocking out with some pretty dope guests, and you guys just have to follow us on social media platforms to check out and follow up with that. So don't forget to follow us at Palmtrees and Progress on all social media platforms, and go give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. Am I saying this correctly? Palmtrees in Progress presents on YouTube. Yeah. Starting to be a little bit. Yeah.
Is that the... Okay, wait. So I got to tell you about this story. So I heard this morning on the radio.
Tell me. Go off, Queen. Go off.
So I'm doing my... what was it supposed to be? Hot Girl Summer. What's the guy version of that?
Oh, Waste Their Time 2022? No, okay, my bad.
No. I thought there was something for a guy.
There is 110% that. Hot dude spring. I don't know.
I have no idea. I thought you would know. This is something you usually.
I know. I would be able to type in. I would be able to like just chime in instantly. But no. I'm more concerned about Duffel Bag Boy radio edit. That's kind of where I'm at.
I get that. Okay, well then maybe you could multitask.
I could probably try.
I got this. This is a question that was posed. What's the best Christmas gift / worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten?
Ooh, I love this. Oh my gosh.
I should have texted you before.
No, you know what? Yes, yeah. I like this. Hot takes. Best Christmas gift. Oh man, probably Baha Man on CD, the Baha Man album. Who let the dogs out? Who? Yes,
that's good. That's
I remember.
Awesome.
Yeah, I remember getting that in like I must have been in elementary school at the time. When it released, and I for sure asked for that. It was for sure in the Rugrats Paris movie, so I was like, come on, I don't want the soundtrack. I want the real album, which also features Who Let the Dogs Out Club Mix. There might be 3 versions of that on there. The OG radio edit, then like the club mix, which is like, I don't know, up-tempo dance song, and yeah. Sir?
3 versions?
Sir, at least two.
You're right. You never tell a lie. I need to write that down. One more time.
True chains.
He never tells lies.
He never write down. Okay, and it's write that down.
Right.
And, I watched Van Wilder recently, so that's why I write that down. And yeah, and then honestly, I feel like I instantly have my worst Christmas present. I've always been blessed to have Christmas presents. Thank you, Mom and grandparents and all the family members who blessed me with presents. But Sum 41's not all killer for no filler. It was Sum 41's Does This Look Infected to You album. And I got that super stoked, dude. I feel like we've spoke about this before. I feel like I got really drunk before and I got this off my chest with you. I got the album. Certainly, I was blessed with it. But apparently, whoever got it to me shopped at Target, where at the time, they were not selling explicit albums. So everything was radio edited. And like, man, this was a horribly edited, clean version of this album. Just when they would say curse words, which wasn't too often because it was like a rock band, Sum 41, whatever. It was just like faded down completely, or like it was just really rough. I was like, yeah. And then why is this kind of quiet for like 35 seconds? They're just cursing up a storm apparently. And I remember that I was like, oh, thank you. I did not know that. What about you, Andrew? What was your best and worst?
And then this is when you wanted to become a producer.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? The audio engineering doesn't seem that. I mean, if this is what they're getting away for, like on audio engineering, then I could obviously, kill it in that field.
And this is where the dream was born.
This is where the dream was born, and also, yes, that's it. No, not also. We don't have to follow. It's just that. It's just that.
So when we do that, that was you?
Yes, that was me. If you hear, Palmtrees in Progress on the 1s and 2s, it's a little bit of what we in the business call a radio tag, baby. A little audio tag for producers. Andrew?
Listeners, how do you do that? How do you do a 2-in-1, man? How do you become an engineer, producer, radio show host, video camera...
Dude, man, bro.
Videographer.
You know what? Smoke a lot of weed and kind of be unemployed for a couple years after college, and I think you could probably become a jack of a lot of trades and a master of none. So yeah, it's not that hard. YouTube University.
YouTube University.
Oh yeah, because before I got my certification for audio engineering, actually, I was just doing it for free for all my friends in high school, and then when we graduated, and yeah, I all the classes they taught me at one school I always rep, RCC. Let's go, Riverside Community College. Dude, I already learned. I already knew all of the stuff that they were like certifying me with. Like everything I was learning at the college courses, I learned because of YouTube. Shout out to, I wish I remembered who taught me off of YouTube, but that's how I learned to use Logic Pro, Pro Tools, MPKs, Akai's, mix and master.
Dude. Well, okay. What about when we went to RCC though? Shout out RCC.
Shout out RCC.
I think you're one of the biggest alumni.
I would say so. I should be in there at least like the merch, the student store. Like there should be a photo of me with a hoodie, the Riverside Community College hoodie, because I want one. I want one really bad. I just don't know if I'm gonna go back on campus. I went to Norco a lot because it's like was closer and it was easier to get into. Now Norco campus isn't even part of RCC technically, so they'd be like, "What's going on? Honky tonk, badonka donk." It's all right to be itty bitty, big old town, little bitty city. Might as well drink. Might as well think. Might as well go on for a itty bitty while. I got countries things in the jams. Let's go.
No way.
Wow.
No way. That was off the top of the head.
No. That's a song. It's all right to be itty bitty. No, you don't recognize that?
No.
Well, I'm gonna play that after I play something else.
Did you see that? Did you watch it go over my head?
What was it? Oh, I like that. He gets it. He gets it. What's going on? Why is this music not playing? Duffelbag Boy, give it to us. Radio edit. Well, yeah.
Dude, okay, here's another thing I wanted to bring up, and it was from the radio, like the commercial before our show. But why don't we do some like Christmas shout outs? Like have people like send us an email or a DM or something, and then you say Merry Christmas to the grandparents. We could have like
why we're not gonna do that?
Why?
I don't know. I feel like anything I was going to say was going to be damning to us, so I'd probably rather not. And the joke would have been whack. Yeah. I do like.
Think about it, I guess.
I do love the. That was great. Yes. Andrew, should we play like a Christmas song or something like that? What do you think?
Well, yeah,
also, you didn't get a say before we hit a little music break. You did not mention your worst and favorite Christmas presents, my guy.
Right,
the person who posited the question isn't giving us an answer, man.
That's a good point. Okay.
It is a good point. It's a point. I wouldn't say it's good or bad. I don't really
judge. Should I start with
judge.
the best or the worst?
You tell me, baby boo.
All right. Best Christmas gift I ever got.
The best Christmas gift I ever got.
It was dude, I can't believe I posed this question without having an answer.
Ooh, okay. Right.
So that it was just off the top of my head, so I don't have an answer.
Oh, it was a freestyle question. I do like that.
Come back to me after a song.
How about
got you an answer.
Catch Me Outside? How about that? Do you
How
have
about that?
How about that? What about Christmas songs? Do you have like a favorite Christmas bop? Because I for sure have a couple, but it's probably gonna be Fairly Odd Parents Christmas songs and I wish every day could be Christmas. That's my favorite time of year. Valentine's Day is for mom and dad. Easter eggs bunny smell really bad.
No way.
What? What do you mean? You don't remember those lyrics?
No, those aren't the lyrics, is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we cutting to it, bro? Are we cutting to Timmy Turner's I Wish Every Day Could Be Christmas?
You're not about to do it. You're not going to do it.
I think I pay for Spotify monthly, or someone does at least. Some sucker. So here you go. One of my ex-girlfriends, courtesy of one of my ex-girlfriends, their Spotify. Here we go. Commercial break. The floor, the other, and 64. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. cars. He's checking in. Northbed to here. Day. Scooby dabby dooby daddy doop dat dooby doo doop 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 doop. What do you think, Andrew? What do you think, buddy? What do you think about that?
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
I did have you mute. I did have you muted. I'm sorry. Let's get those thoughts one more time. Let's reiterate on that. So I was right about the lyrics.
You were right. Again, I'm writing down. He never lied.
It's true. And it's something about being a parent is it's such a beautiful thing to basically indoctrinate the stuff that you watch as a child and be like, yep, this is a tradition now, baby girl. Basically making your own traditions as a parent is the dopest. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna watch Fairly Odd Parents every year because Nickelodeon made me do that as a child, and I loved it. I remember being in middle school singing that song at the bus stop just to annoy my friends.
See, we need to get more takes from parents like you.
What, you mean stoner parents or what? Is that what you meant?
If that's what they're called nowadays.
I mean, stoner parents that take mushrooms on the
I don't like
weekends?
labels.
Maybe.
I don't like putting labels. I don't like putting labels on people.
Oh yeah, it took you and your girlfriend for like 5 years or something like that for you to put a label on it, right? Fine, fine. I guess we're dating.
Hey! I like taking. I don't want to rush into things. I want to make sure I'm making the right decision.
Yeah, it was like fourth year. Nah. 4 years and a half. No, I still don't know. 5 years. You want to be my girlfriend?
Hey, maybe you want to be my girlfriend?
And then hands behind your back. Obviously, you're going from your heels to your tippy toes to ask the question. Kind of like a little back and forth. Would you like that?
You're giving to the side. You're just looking around. You can't look in the eyes. You're nervous.
I can't look anyone in their eyes, man. I blame my father for that.
Well, you're not tall enough.
Wow. What's going on here, Andrew? Did I get you mad from saying that Titty Boys is 2 Chainz? Is that what I did? Is that what this is about? This kind of seems mad flagrant, mad out of left field, a little foul. I would say that in the holiday
I think it's long overdue. Long overdue.
Yeah. I love being a punching bag. Very foul.
Coming back for you.
Very,
somebody's
yeah.
gonna forget it's the past.
Oh man, that's like you could definitely see like that at the gym or like YouTube fail boxing match, like just someone just going at it at a punching bag and it just come back at them heavy. I don't know.
What do you think? It's not that big a deal.
I'll stop you right there. I don't think.
Yeah, I never think. I want to drop it right there. My dad always taught me not to be thinking.
Love
That was
it.
a good point.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, but people. So I go to 24 Hour Fitness. So I go to like the cheaper
Wow.
gym.
Are they sponsoring
I
the show or
cheaper
something? Are they sponsoring the show?
Well, I thought if you were gonna bring up your sponsor, I'll bring up my sponsor.
What was mine? Like Steve, who's trying to keep me sober.
Yes.
Do you like that?
No, I was talking about your free advertising for RCC.
Oh yes, yeah, I know, man. Hopefully we can get some free units up in this piece or something.
At least you should get at least 0.25 credits for every time you bring them up.
Do they call them credits still? And did you go to Berkeley? They did
Or
not
do they
call
call
it.
them units?
Yes,
They call
they
them
don't call it units in Berkeley.
I don't remember.
I almost am positive that's a high school thing. So
I'm almost
hey,
positive now I need to bring it up.
trust me. Someone who struggled to get all the credits to graduate high school, I think I know this is high school.
I think maybe the public. Well, I did was a public school again, so maybe I don't know. Maybe they kept with the same
Okay.
credit.
Fair enough. Andrew,
Yeah.
your senior year, because I'm on the subject right now, I kind of brought it up. How many classes did you have senior year?
Of college.
No, dude, bro, man. We're talking credits. Obviously, we're talking high school. So, how many, like your senior year of high school, because we're talking credits, should have prefaced it enough.
Maybe this show should be you never tell a lie.
You ain't ever tell no lie. True. And that's every audio tag is just 2 Chainz. True. How many classes did you have senior year of high school?
Probably 5 or 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because 6 is a full schedule, correct?
Yeah, unless you got 0 period, so then you got 7 classes.
Oh, and you had 0 period because you were in school? I mean, like you were in sports and stuff like that? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
stuff?
they would definitely do that.
Okay.
We'd have to do like our classes, like our football class in the morning, or we could do like a science class in the morning. So then we'd have like 7.
Oh, yeah. So my senior year, you had 7 classes?
I think I had 6.
Whoa, that's like a full schedule, but that's because of your
Sports
stuff.
Yeah. So that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad, dude, because I didn't have freshman year through sophomore year, or through junior year, freshman through junior year, I had a 0 period, and then senior year, no 0 period, no first period, and then we just 2nd through 7th.
I don't want to be rude or like, call you out or anything, but like you definitely seem like one of those football players that would like for sure eat like a tuna sandwich in class or something like that, or like a peanut butter sandwich in class, and you're like, oh, I'm bulking up. I'm trying to bulk up right now. I'm trying to gain like. But do you guys remember that? Do you remember that at you? Was there any football players or athletes that would just slam down protein sandwiches, either like peanut butter sandwiches or the tuna sandwiches in the middle of class?
No, there definitely were.
And you know the craziest,
before you speak, bulk up.
Yeah, of course, not. You were quick and also very yoked, and yeah, I remember teachers being like turning a little bit of a blind eye for the athletes in that would eat class, but if like I'm trying to eat like some friggin' nachos or like some leftover Wingstop in class, they're like, no, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, Connor and Kyle are eating sandwiches over there, and you haven't said anything. All of a sudden,
Hey, Juan ate something too. Juan was eating too.
Yeah, but he was part of the football team. That's my thing. My issue is like, why can't I be stoned and try to eat in class as well? How come they're just trying to bulk up and that's fine? I don't care if you're a big fan or your husband's a coach.
It's not a part of your diet. Your diet. She knows it.
Yeah.
She knows it.
Yeah.
Dude, no, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Teachers, I was thinking about this. I went back.
I think about my teachers all the time. Woo. Uh-oh.
This dude was hot.
I had a counselor named Miss Beer Bong. Miss Beer Bong. It almost sounded like beer bong. And I remember junior or senior year when I was struggling with those credits. And it was credits, not units, because I was in high school still at the time. And, I was slacking off a lot, ditching school to go to the beach and smoke weed and stuff like that. I fell behind, so junior and senior year, I really had to struggle to be able to graduate, which I did. Thank myself, I guess, because I did it. But my counselor told my mom, straight up and down, your son's not going to graduate. He's lying to you. He's not going to graduate. He's not going to be able to do it. And she was just so flagrant and foul all the time, just like calling me out for stuff I didn't do. Like, it was just always like, no, this fool's lying to you. I'm like, dude, what happened to this lady for her to be so against this minority?
Oh, well, see, this is what I was gonna say. It's crazy, man. Because have you ever had that? Okay,
I have.
you don't have to
I
call out.
have.
You don't have to call out any of your friends, but I'm sure maybe you have a few friends that are teachers now, and you're wondering,
How?
wow, they're, yeah, and you're
Substitutes. I
wondering
guess it's
that.
a
And now
lot easier to become a substitute than you would have thought, huh?
I mean, I'm not saying that.
Allegedly, I think
'Cause,
people take mushrooms with substitutes on the weekends pretty frequently. Allegedly.
see, so that's what I'm saying. So
Go off, King.
I wonder what it was like when our teachers were, what they were doing, man. I mean, they're people, but it's interesting to think, what are they doing?
What are they
And
doing?
what are the? I
Here's
don't know, man.
here's a
I
TA.
think it's interesting.
Hey, get a TA. Grade my papers for me. I would be in Joshua Tree opening up my third eye this weekend. How about you just grade all these papers?
That is what I'm saying, dude. Have you heard about like the college, like
Have you heard of this?
like
Have you heard
teachers
of this?
assistants? The
Uh-uh.
college teacher assistants too, man.
What
They're
about
just-
it?
They're working like basically for free. I
Right.
mean,
Yes.
they're doing all the work. They're doing all the grading.
All the
It's
work,
like,
all the grading. Yeah.
I don't get that. I'm not really behind that system. I know
Oh,
there's a
yes.
bunch of like. I think there was a little bit of a. What
Kerfuffle.
I thought there was. Yeah.
I love that you appreciate my word choice.
Yeah.
They don't really say that in the streets and stuff like that. It's not really hot. Like, to be say kerfuffle,
This-
like, yo,
this
what's
where you-
poppin',
this where you
homie?
get to
What's the
use it, huh?
kerfuffle? What's cracking? What's the kerfuffle, yo? But you know, if you go to community college and you get all your units and credits from the proper schooling, you drop these little dimes.
You want an RCC hoodie, huh?
I want it so friggin' bad, bro. I would do everything but drop $25 for it. I assume that's a price. I haven't gone to the student store ever.
I don't know, man. Champion brand's gone up a little bit.
Chegs is where I got my books from. Shout out to Chegs.
Chigga.
Chegs. You remember Chegs? Did you ever lucky enough to save a couple $100 from purchasing your class books?
Entropy?
That's another thing. Yeah, you know what? You're talking about TAs. I know, like, because, you had to be homies with some of the TAs or homegirls with the TAs, and, like, they're like, nah, it's cool. Like, you good. I'm going to pass you anyways. Because that's how I allegedly graduated.
RCC.
I mean, maybe someone might have sold someone weed, a TA weed or something like that, and maybe that is what made someone graduate, allegedly.
All right. I'm going to go off, Queen. You ready?
Yes, you dropped this insect, your crown.
I'm ready. Are you ready, Queen?
I'm holding on to my chair. Okay. That was it.
That was it.
He went off. You went off.
That was it. No,
Thank you for tuning in,
just,
listeners, to Palmtrees in
I
Progress
pulled back.
Presents.
I pulled
Don't-
back. I didn't want to go through with it.
Wow.
I just started a new job. I don't want to.
You and me
I don't
are
wanna-
very reluctant to follow through with punchlines today. What is going on? Thank you,
I just
listeners,
keep
for
I just keep thinking about my new job.
Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. That's what we say now. Because I can't say smash in any appropriate way. Being a parent and having a girl that probably wouldn't like me to ask people to smash anymore. So now this is the only way I could use that word. Smash that like and subscribe button. What was it?
I said at least your girlfriend listens to your radio show.
I don't even know, man. The cool thing is when I would jump in the car, it'd be tuned into one of the radio stations. I'm like, FM, let's go, baby, 102.5, 106.5 FM, and 1050.
And she stopped turning it on now,
Something stopped getting turned on. I'll tell you what. I don't know what device it was. I'll just let you know
Again,
that something's
this is
always
what?
getting.
Palm trees
I'm
in
just letting you
progress?
know that something's always getting charged underneath the bed. I don't know what device that is. Hey, what's going on, Andrew?
huh? So Palmtrees in Progress.
PalmTreesInProgress.com. Palmtrees in Progress presents and at Palm Trees in Progress. That's
Okay, so I think the listeners need to know. We're going into 2023, Eric. That was awesome.
did you love it or liked it? It's cool. You don't have to lie. I'm sure you liked it.
Tell me, did you love it? Okay.
I crashed
So
my
this
car
is a
into
funny Christmas story.
I crashed my car into a bridge. I love it.
I love it.
I saw a ladybug. I love it.
I love it.
That girl sucks. She crashed her car to the bridge, and she doesn't care. Reckless. All I'm saying. Anyways, go on,
That's a
Andrew. What were you
reckless
saying?
driver.
I
That's
feel
a
like
reckless driver.
I feel like you
No,
were
I was
on.
gonna say, you know, what would be a good gift to as an in-law to give your daughter-in-law
What's that?
from beyond the grave.
What's that?
It,
It's getting darker and darker,
plots.
bud.
2 plots,
Uh-huh.
and then having the headstone already engraved
Uh-huh.
with the daughter-in-law's death date already written on it.
Wow. That's a good Christmas present for you said. What are you looking up? Like horror film scripts?
So I'm leaving the gym this morning at 8 o'clock.
Oh my God, you guys, if you guys aren't tuning into KCAA right now, you guys can see how yoked this fool looks. He's looking like Rocky right after, because he has a gray sweater on, and like, he finally made it up the hill.
and I don't breathe heavy anymore.
He doesn't, but also you can't understand him because he's Rocky. Adrian!
But dude, I was listening to Big Boy in the morning, and that's what the story. A person was calling in the radio show to tell them what his mother bought his wife and him for Christmas. And he was dying, saying that.
Hey, who were you listening to? You said who'd you say you were listening to in the morning?
Big Boy.
I'm sorry, who?
Oh, Big Boy.
Did you like that? Did you like the cowbell?
Like that. Where'd you get that? That was right underneath.
I just looked it up on YouTube.
I thought it was underneath your desk.
I wish. More cowbell. We were big SNL fans over here.
That is
I'm getting my jammy on pretty good right now. I'm not hating it.
I love cowbells. We got to add cowbells.
More
to
cowbell.
Our...
I'm gonna bring my MPK, and we're just gonna have a bunch of audio samples for stuff. Oh yeah, stuff like that. You know, I mean, stuff like that. You got a good audio clip that you would like?
More cowbells 2023. That's what I'm putting in the show. We're just gonna start chalking.
Did you post that on Twitter? Did you post that on our Twitter?
We should.
Did you post it on Twitter? Andrew, you are a social media wizard. You're younger than me.
It's about to get posted.
Posted like a lamppost.
First post of 2023. More cowbells.
Andrew, did you start realizing that you're old when you realize you don't know how to work TikTok correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I'm a young go hard. I get it. I went to Berkeley, like you always brag.
I know. It changed my perspective. Dude.
Your family for sure brags that harder than you. You humble mofo. We're like, I don't know if there goes a day. I'm like, my cousin went to Berkeley. Like, you guys see this Cal Bears hat? He didn't give it to me. I purchased it at Lids. But like, yeah. I wish I had a Cheez-Its Berkeley's hat.
More cow gear for Eric.
Mm-hmm. I'm like Doja Cat. I'm the Doja Cat of the show.
All right, so first post. That's what's going to be. First post of Twitter, first post of Insta.
Every show.
TikTok.
Every show is our first post.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's our bit.
Hey, that is our bit. That's a bit of our bit. Everyone, you guys want to donate something? I think we should do definitely like a little Christmas giveaway. If you guys want to donate anything, slide in our DMs at Palmtrees in Progress on any social media platforms. Let us know. We're going to be giving out a bunch of socks, a bunch of stuff. We're going to be trying to give to the less fortunate or people who are just going through a rough time right now. So make sure to reach out at Palmtrees and Progress on all social media platforms. Slide in those DMs. If you're interested, if you're a company, a business, let us know. We would try to get some care packages together because, Andrew, why is that? Why are we trying to do that?
Because we care.
Because we care. And we grew up watching Care Bears. And also...
and the Teletubbies.
Yes, obviously. I'm the purple one. He looks super cool.
I'm Poe.
Andrew, we got a couple I got a couple videos and stuff right now. Do you want to is there anything you want to get into before we blow up these videos? No. Come on. We're having a good time catching up, shooting the shoot. Let's go.
We need to do it. But we need to cover the news.
Do we need to check what do we need to check? What would you say that we need to check? what
I
the
don't know, dude.
scenario,
I
what
kind
the
of just feel like
scenario
it's.
is, what the
I was,
scenario is. Actually running. I don't know if you saw me. I was running so fast back and forth. It's pretty insane.
it's about to come on my screen in
It's
about
about
five
to come.
seconds,
Oh,
and I can't wait to watch you run.
are we? Oh, because yes, our share screen does not have my digital. You know, I had a bunch of videos from last week that I forgot to go, I forgot to throw on.
Hey,
So let's see some of these videos, man. Okay, so you're aware of the rapper Blueface, correct?
true, right? It's a blue. He's a blue face. Is he blue? I would leave
True.
it at Badai.
True. So let's check out Blueface. Yeah, do I have to load up one of his songs? Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana.
Oh, who's Tatiana?
I don't know. I
That's
guess
someone's daughter. That's someone's daughter.
I love you so much, Yachi. You're so much better than this trash that's running around, man.
This one work.
Okay.
Yeah, cause this one little.
Look at it. Look at this video.
Whoa,
My bad, Chad.
whoa. Wait, you put a hole in my wall.
You rich, you can fix it.
So.
God, you just put a hole in my wall.
Whoa! Play that back one more time.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
What's that right there? That's a video.
Gonna work.
Yeah, cause this one little.
Cause that's too little. So
Whoa,
My bad, Chad.
whoa. Wait, you put a
I'm
hole
gonna
in my
pause it.
wall.
I'm gonna pause it. So he said, whoa, player. You put a hole in my wall. So if you see, so Blueface is a rapper who is, I mean, it's kind of more of hip hop news or urban news or whatever you'd want to call it. Blueface has been notoriously with this girl, what is her name? Chris Sean or something like that. And I tried to read it. It doesn't say it there. She's just known there as Blueface's girl. But for a while now, Chris Sean, I believe is her name, for like kind of being in an abusive relationship, this rapper is. And she's just beating him any chance that she gets. And they were live guests for a live streamer, like a YouTube show. And she was just wilding out, showing why she got that, notorious info or name of her being wild. Just throwing that chair towards what looks like drywall in an apartment complex or a condo and just busting it. And but she's also like bragged recently of showing a photo of her giving Blueface 2 black eyes. So she's like, yeah, I'll have to send it. We'll go over it next week. And he's like, oh, this is the video on a web series or whatever they have. And then he's like, oh, well, I told you, like, you can't get rid of me. Like, you shouldn't have tried to kick me out. That's the only reason that I do stuff. Well, you know what, Andrew? Hold on. I think they go into it a little bit deeper right here.
You rich, you can fix it.
God, you just put a hole in my wall.
Look at that scornness. They're upset.
What's that right there?
Hey, look at Blueface just trying to change the subject, my guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so embarrassing. What?
Yeah. If any time I ever thought that I was treated not the best, I'm like, well, at least, I don't know. At least they didn't throw a chair through my door. Feel a little better about myself.
Oh my! And then the way she just turns around, you could fix it.
You rich, you could fix it. Like,
You're
that's
rich.
mad foul. Mad foul. There's no excuse for it.
That guy was being pretty cool.
Yeah, he was really, really cool. I mean, I'm sure he is rich because he's a streamer, but like he invited that couple to be there for their live stream. Had you got any other hot takes before we get into this next article that popped up?
I did just see that one you had pulled up, so that's pretty funny.
Yes, I did send it to you earlier in the week, and I was like, oh, I feel like there went a little extra on it, but anything else to say about that? That lady just throwing, chairs through walls and like beating her boyfriend.
No, I think I heard a Save Blueface thing going around there. So
Yeah. It's insane. I mean, obviously, he should get out of the relationship and like.
right.
I'm just gonna be the only. No one would be putting up with it if it was a guy treating a woman like that. And I'm not saying there's a double standard or anything of this. it's insane. This guy's a rapper who talks about like gang affiliations and like going out and, you know, I think he also gotten like fired and tried to shoot someone recently. Do you remember that?
I think I heard that.
Yeah,
I think
Blueface
kind of sounds-
was on a security footage trying to shoot someone in Vegas when they came through the truck. But I asked my friend too. I was like, "Oh man, that's so crazy. How's Blueface out and about? Like, how is he not in jail after firing, off at someone in a truck?" And there's a lot of different angles of security footage of it happening. He's like, "Whoa, what is he gonna get? Why is he gonna be in jail? Who did he shoot? He didn't shoot anybody. He's a bad shot. So what is he going to jail for?" And I'm like, all right, Nevada's crazy. Nevada's, you could just fire out anywhere, I assume, at that point. Everyone just open carry. So I don't know. I thought that was a good point. I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess, but attempted, I don't know. Anyways, I guess we
yeah, no. I think that's something that just leave. Like the whole thing about the toxic stuff. If the person's toxic, if the relationship's toxic, it's just kind of move on to the next thing. You just kind of have to.
Thank you. Next. Thank you.
Segue in.
Next.
Thank you. Next. You gotta segue it.
Speaking of toxic, and move on to the next. Apparently, the driver that he did try to shoot the firearm at, he left after, if they got into fisticuffs or not, he left and came back. So I think that probably helped him get off the case.
Oh.
All right, Andrew. Here's another little story that we're gonna play the audio clip from. A Florida police chief is placed on administration leave for flashing her badge at a traffic stop. Hot take before we watch it. I think it's ridiculous that they got homegirl for it, but I'll explain why after we watch it.
Good. I'm Deputy Chief of the Sheriff's Office. Stopped you because you driving tag or unregistered vehicle with no tag on it on the roadway.
Yeah, we went to the club. It was closed, so we went over and picked up some.
Is your camera on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say now that you say you look familiar, so.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay. So, all right, folks. Well, have a good night. Staying over here in East Lake Woodlands?
We live in East Lake Woodlands.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you. So, I'm Deputy Jacoby.
Okay.
Same here, my friend.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
All right.
Sorry
Take care.
to bother you.
All right. No worries. No worries. Like I say, we have a lot of problem with the golf carting around here. Everybody
No,
goes out.
we don't normally come out.
We
but
never
the club
come
was
out.
closed,
We
so we thought we'd
never,
go to the Greek
Never,
place to get some
ever.
food.
Gotcha.
was
Okay.
closed.
All right.
But we never
All right,
come
then
out.
we'll take care.
Never,
and,
ever.
it was nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh,
We
all right.
never
If you
do
ever need
this.
anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
card.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Call
Yes,
Gives
ma'am.
them
You're welcome,
a
sir.
Thank you for your
personal
service.
business
Thank
card.
you for yours.
Thank
Hang
you.
on it.
Take care.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good night, folks.
All right, Andrew. I feel like that might have been a little harsh on the homegirl because she got an administration leave for that. I don't think she was foul. I think I mean honestly, I as a minority and someone who's gotten, that I've been on the opposite side of the law far too many times that I would like to account for. But like, I think this might be a hot take, Andrew. I might be wrong saying this. I might be wrong saying this. I don't want to get anyone mad or ruin your new job or anything. But I think cops might have done a little something worse than that before in their past and have kept their jobs. That could be a hot take. And I might be wrong. I might be wrong about saying that. I do believe, though, that maybe one or two cops have done a little bit worse things than that and kept their jobs and not been placed on administration leave. You know what I mean? Like, go on.
You're right.
Go
off, Queen.
Go off, Queen. Yeah, dude. It's just like, I feel like as anyone who works in a spot, like you go to Chili's, you're gonna get a freaking discount, bro. You get pulled over. You get pulled over when you're the deputy sheriff or whatever. You're gonna get a little discount on that ticket, which means you're not gonna get it. And I don't think she was foul about it. I don't think she was out of line. I think that, honestly, let's get into it. We got about like 5 minutes left. I think that maybe they are trying to make an example of her because she is a lady. It's a little bit more expendable for these guys. You know what I mean? It could be more expendable for these guys. And she's a lady that's in a high position of power. Let's throw her under the bus. That's foul. I don't think she was out of line. And this is someone who knows how to use a scale regularly. You know what I mean? Like, I could use a tear button. I'm with the ish, bro, man. And I just think that it is a little bit of double standards with this scenario or situation.
What? Well, what's the scenario?
What's the scenario? Yeah, she got
Dude,
pulled over.
Right. No, I think that's cool. And you have I bring Lil homegirl, and you have your daughter, and I think just like you're 100% right, man. I think the way that you just pivoted, like, I mean, I didn't even see that coming out of left field, and I'm like, I felt it, and that's exactly what I was thinking. The way that everything you just brought up. I think you're right, man, and it's kind of bad that she gets up to that status and that job, and it's gone just like that. And like, you're right, dude. I saw this when you sent it to me, and I thought, man, like, I get it. That I get what they're trying to show with this video, that they're using their powers. I'm like, but yes, there's way, I would prefer her to be using it this way rather than something like way worse, to incriminate another person.
Yeah.
I'd like to do something like this is more like, all right, we got the video evidence. You can obviously see that it's right here. She is doing it, but for her, you're right, to lose her chief job.
That's crazy. To work to
really
herself where she's at. Yeah. And it's like, dude, anyone who has a job in a corporation or something like that expects to get a little bit of a I don't know. I don't feel like I'm out of line to be like, okay, yeah, give her a little bit of leeway. Obviously, she's doing better than she's doing bad. It's a golf cart. She's driving in Florida. We're talking about Florida. Do you know what's going down in Florida, my guy? Come on.
I can show you videos of people getting golf cart rides up and down Miami for free.
Dude, man, bro.
I mean, maybe they're trying to pivot it and spin it. Maybe they were drinking and driving golf carts, because that probably is what happens.
Well, the thing is too that I guess we'll probably finish up on this story, and we'll save the rest for the next week or whatever. But yeah, dude, if it was a DUI, they would have obviously had on camera the sober, what is it, to check with the breathalyzer and all of that. But it seemed like this guy the sheriff or the other cop that did pull him over seemed to be leaving. Right? You know what I mean?
Right.
When did this become an issue is another question that, kind of.
True. What set him off to pull them over?
Yeah, maybe someone was checking out the video footage or something like that. Whoever does do that, if that's the case. Because obviously there's other issues where they have had cases where people do drop drugs on traffic stops to pull them over for different reasons and try to incriminate innocent civilians, and it goes into court for a while, but it's like they are able to be on some kind of leave or probably paid leave, or I feel like it has to go through a little bit more of a court case and checking out stuff before, for most cases, you know what I mean? Because those kind of allegations are insane, of what I said, of incriminating a crime scene. That's insane. You would be like, whoa, no. They got to get on paid leave right away. But a lot of times it doesn't act that way. And it's not like that. But homegirl, just trying to get on a traffic stop.
Dude, I agree. No, I think that's a pretty cool. I mean, in general, dude, even if you didn't have Gracie, I think it's that's not fair. Even, in general, it's just come on, we definitely get it. We get that, these are the stories, and but it's not fair.
Yeah.
You're right.
Andrew, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but we got about less than a minute before we got to get out of here. Do you want to say anything before we gotta go? Want to shout out anybody?
No, dude, of course, dude. Nothing. I just love talking to you, man. Can't wait for next week.
Always a pleasure.
Definitely, we got our first tweet and post coming out, guys. Don't worry.
Boo. Don't forget to look for us on all social media platforms, Palmtrees and Progress. And thank you for tuning in to Palmtrees and Progress Presents on KCAA, NBC, 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM in the Inland Empire and worldwide on streaming platforms. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button on, what is it, YouTube? Is it YouTube?
Right.
Thanks,
here.
guys. We appreciate it. Yeah, and that way, too. That way and that way. All right, thanks, guys. We got to get out of here. Thank you so much.
On board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM. The